and welcome with Life Lessons with Mrs. O. How has it been, especially with the COVID-19? I was so glad when the president said that May 4th, the lockdown is over. Anyway, today I have somebody very special with me and he's going to introduce himself. Over to you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. I am Timile Ojo, and it's really a pleasure to be here. It's nice to be on this, and I'm so glad about the topic specifically that we're talking about. You already asked to send me questions during the week, and so many responses were received. They are exhaustive actually, and we can't take them all today. But I'm certain that a few questions we'll address. Mrs. O will speak to today would actually be of so much importance and help me to understand where they are coming from and where they're going. Mrs. O,
Yes.
we'd like to begin immediately.
Go ahead.
I'm sure you are so excited to speak about this topic because you are always around the young persons, giving advices, helping relationships. So it's special for you to be speaking to your audience, and I'm sure you'll learn a lot. Let's start immediately with the first question. And then it's also important to see. Now, the question says, how do you let go of a relationship that you don't find joy in? Simply saying, how do you let go of a relationship you are not happy about?
That's a very good question, actually. But the first thing I want to ask, why are you not happy?
Well, I'm sure there'll be a lot of reasons why someone may not be happy in a relationship. Maybe it's not just finding joy, maybe not just feeling the vibe in that relationship. But I'm not in the mind of the answer of the question, but I'm sure there are a lot of reasons.
Okay, for me, when I saw that question out, the first thing I was asking was, why would somebody not be happy in a relationship? And it could be for so many reasons. Now, the first thing I'm asking, what are the core values? What are your core values? Are those core values the same as that of your partner? Because if the core values are different, then that might be one of the reasons why somebody will not be happy in that relationship. So the first thing we have to, first of all, identify what those core values are. And then it's kind of a checklist, I would say. Because if you don't have a checklist to check, okay, this person I'm going out with, does he have respect for me? Do we have the same interests? Do we dislike the same things? So there's so many reasons why somebody will not be happy. But this question is really, really so broad that it has to be very specific. But like I said, I'm asking questions. Why are you not happy in that relationship? Number one. Number two, do you have the same core values? You may not have 100% the same, but at least you should be about 80%. And now I'm not saying that your partner should behave and think the same way you would. But it's important that you are on a journey and both of you are going on the same destination. So if you're not happy with that relationship, then it's a time for you to re-examine and re-evaluate that relationship. Re-evaluate the things that is making you, first of all, identify what is making you unhappy with that relationship. And then see if it can be resolved. If it cannot be resolved, then it's time for you to let go.
Very well, ma'am. Mrs. O, it's that statement of time to let go. Mrs. O, you understand very well. This love thing, the way it's being discussed, someone who you probably build so much emotional attachment to it, and maybe at first you felt the core values were the same and then moving on. But at some point you discover there was a disconnect, and now it's time to let go, to allow everyone to go their different ways. But whether emotional attachment is there, how easy, how do you just let all those probably months as built to just go off?
Or even years.
Yes.
Now, for me, it's better that you have a broken relationship than you have a broken marriage.
Wow.
So, what do? You'll find out that it's easier for you to drop that relationship and go through that pain maybe 1 month, okay, maximum 1 year, than to be in a marriage where number one, you have children, you have commitments, and it becomes a lot more difficult. So for me, I would suggest that if you have you've done everything possible and it's not working, let it go. It's better for you to go through the pain now and heal and wait for God to bring the one that is yours than to continue to patch it up. And then you get into a marriage where both you and your spouse, you're not happy. And then you may eventually leave the marriage. I don't know if that
I'm sure that sheds a lot of light and brings clarity to the mind of anyone who have asked that question. And then moving on from that point, let's just move a bit further. Now, some persons are in a relationship and then they are enjoying themselves, they are perfectly fine. However, we understand the importance of family when it comes to relationship as a whole. And now, the partner of this guy or this girl don't just, for one reason or the other, don't like their parents. So an example is two persons in a relationship and the guy don't like the parent of the girl. And they're fine, their love life is going well, but that's an issue for both of them. What do you do at that point?
Ask the question again. Why does your partner not like your parents? What could have happened? How have they met? If they met, how was that first meeting? Were you able to you as the young woman or the young man, when you were going to meet the parents of your partner, were you appropriately dressed? Did you greet appropriately? Were you prepared to meet them? Because there's so many reasons why you meet the parents of your partner for the first time and you just don't like them. Why? Because something must have happened when you met them that has caused that dislike. Now, for me, identify what that dislike is. Why don't you like the parents of your partner? And like I said, if it's, for example, you met them for the first time and you were not treated well, why? What was the reason? Were you at fault, or the parents just did not like you? I understand. Some parents sometimes would not just like you. Why? It may just be that they looked at you for the first time and it's like, oh, you're not the right fit. Or they may just have one young man somewhere or one young lady somewhere they are hoping that their child would go out with and then get married to. Now that may be another reason. It may just be that maybe from the part of the country where you're coming from. So there's so many reasons why you meet the parents of your partner for the very first time and they may have done something to you that has caused that dislike. However, for you disliking the person, if you love your boyfriend or you love your girlfriend, my suggestion to you is to explore further with your partner. Why? What happened? Why did mom and dad, or why did your parents do this? And then if he's able to give you a right response, I would suggest that please make the adjustment. You understand? You have to make the adjustment. And if they've not done anything and you just dislike them, then check. Why don't you like them? Because if you cannot like them and you know you can never like them, then I would suggest that you need to think about how you would move on. Because this man or this lady, they come from a family and the parents will be part of that relationship for the rest of the parents' lives. So we want to find a way to make sure you like them. And if you're a Christian, the Bible says that we should love one another. Then you have to be intentional now in liking them. You know?
Mrs. O, let's not allow. I know you can keep on going and giving more insight into that question, but let me quickly break on this point. let's take the flip side to that now. And now, in the scenario whereby it is not about you not liking the parent or the partner, but now it's not about your family not approving the person you actually dating. What do you do at that point?
What do you do at that point? For me, why don't you find out why your parents don't like your partner? That's key. Because they may have a reason. Once you know what the reason is, then you begin to prefer solutions. Now, there's so many reasons. It may be, like I said in the previous question, it may just be that the parents had somebody else in mind, and then you're coming to spoil you. Of course, they will do something to make sure that you leave their son or leave their daughter, right? So that might just be one of the reasons. It may also be first impression. When you met them for the first time, how did you behave? How were you dressed? How did you greet? I know I can give you some personal stories, but we don't have enough time. But it is important that your first time you're meeting the spouse, not the spouse now, the family of your boyfriend or girlfriend, put your best foot forward.
When you say put your best foot forward, what exactly are you thinking about?
It's just like when you're going for an interview.
Okay.
What do you do when you go to an interview?
Prepare as much as I can and make sure I'm ready for any questions that come my way.
Exactly. You don't just assume that because you're going to meet the family of your boyfriend, or for your own case, your girlfriend, and you just go shabbily. No. Because number one, don't forget that the girl must have told her parents that I'm bringing Timmy to come and meet you because myself and Timmy, our relationship is getting serious and we might just get to the point where it's going to lead to marriage. You can be sure that the guest parents will be well prepared for you. They may be entertainment, but they are also curious to meet who you are. So why would you go to your parents, the parents of your girlfriend for the first time, and you're not properly dressed? And you just go there. You understand? You have to prepare. Just like you go for an interview. You assimilate, you think about the questions, you think about your appearance, you think about even your body odor. You know, you have to be prepared so that when they meet you for the first time, the first impression will go a long way.
Mrs. O, I know you still have a lot to say, but I'm forced to cut in here because without blocking of time. But I'm very certain that those who are listening out there will pick a lot of core values and major points from what I've said so far. When going to meet their spouses or anyone they are dating, partners, with their family, they must go prepared, they must go with their best foods. They must also understand that when the relationship that is not really giving them what they want, the relationship should enjoy and not endure. And therefore, you also said it's better to break up a relationship than go into a marriage that you're not happy with. So I'm very sure they picked a lot of lessons from them. I'm glad that we had this session. I'm sure they'll tell you more questions and I know you'll be ever willing to respond to these questions. Mrs. O, I don't know if you have final words for your audience, but it's really nice to hear.
Well, thank you so much for Timilei for this. I know. Anyway, thank you very much. I did have a good time. Please, there's going to be a part 2 of this. And keep your questions coming in. And also, please remember to subscribe to this channel so that when we upload new videos, you would know. Until I see you next week, ciao and stay safe.
Ciao.